Metacognition is fundamentally defined as thinking about thinking. It represents a crucial cognitive process inherent to human intelligence. This concept describes our ability to reflect upon and understand our own mental states and processes. It is a fundamental cognitive process that allows us to observe and manage our internal mental landscape. This self-awareness is key to effective learning and problem solving. One core function of metacognition involves monitoring our mental processes. This means being aware of what we know, what we don't know, and how well we are understanding new information. It's about checking in with our own comprehension. Another core function is controlling these mental processes. This involves actively regulating our thoughts, choosing appropriate strategies, and adjusting our approach when faced with challenges. It's the active management of our cognitive resources. Key aspects of metacognition include an awareness of one's own knowledge. This self-knowledge helps us identify strengths and weaknesses in our understanding. It forms the basis for targeted learning. It also encompasses the ability to assess task difficulty accurately. Understanding how challenging a task is helps us allocate appropriate time and effort. This assessment guides our strategic planning. Furthermore, metacognition involves the capacity to strategize learning efforts. We can consciously select methods like spaced repetition or active recall to optimize our study. This strategic approach enhances knowledge acquisition. It also includes the capacity to regulate learning efforts. This means adjusting our study habits based on feedback and progress. We might spend more time on difficult topics or seek additional resources. Similarly, metacognition enables the capacity to strategize problem-solving efforts. We can plan our approach to complex problems, breaking them down into manageable steps. This foresight improves efficiency. Finally, it involves the capacity to regulate problem-solving efforts. If a strategy isn't working, we can consciously switch tactics or reevaluate the problem. This adaptability is crucial for overcoming obstacles. A neuroscientific understanding of metacognition is crucial for unraveling the complexities of human cognition. It provides insights into the brain mechanisms underlying our self-awareness and control. This deepens our knowledge of the mind. This understanding is essential for developing effective learning strategies. By knowing how the brain supports metacognition, educators can design interventions that foster these skills. This empowers students to learn more efficiently. Moreover, it is essential for developing effective self-improvement strategies. Understanding the neural basis of thinking about thinking can help individuals enhance their cognitive performance and personal growth. It offers a pathway to greater self-mastery. Neuroscientific research has identified several key brain areas crucial for metacognition. These regions work in concert to support our ability to monitor and control our thoughts. Their interconnectedness is vital. The prefrontal cortex, or PFC, plays a primary and central role in metacognition. Located at the front of the brain, it is involved in a wide array of higher-order cognitive functions. Its executive control is paramount. Specific subregions within the PFC are particularly important. These include the medial prefrontal cortex, or MPFC, and the anterior prefrontal cortex, or AP. Each contributes uniquely to metacognitive processes. The PFC is heavily involved in higher-order functions such as planning and decision-making. It helps us anticipate consequences and choose appropriate actions. This foresight is a hallmark of intelligent behavior. It also plays a critical role in self-monitoring. This involves observing our own performance and internal states. The PFC acts as an internal supervisor, ensuring our actions align with our goals. The prefrontal cortex serves an integrative function, combining information from various other brain regions. It synthesizes sensory input, memories, and emotional states. This holistic view informs our metacognitive judgments. The outcome of this integration is the formation of judgments about cognitive performance. The PFC helps us assess how well we are thinking, learning, or solving problems. This self-evaluation is fundamental to improvement. The parietal cortex also makes a significant contribution to metacognition. This region, located behind the frontal lobe, is involved in processing sensory information and spatial awareness. Its role extends to cognitive self-assessment. Specifically, the posterior parietal cortex, or PPC, plays a crucial role in metacognition. It is involved in directing attention and integrating diverse sensory inputs. This integration is vital for understanding our cognitive state. The PPC's involvement in spatial awareness and attention is well established. It helps us orient ourselves in space and focus on relevant information. These functions indirectly support metacognitive awareness. It is also involved in integrating sensory information from various modalities. This allows for a coherent perception of our environment and our place within it. This comprehensive input informs our cognitive self-assessment. The parietal cortex is believed to represent the internal state of cognitive processes. It helps create a mental map of our current cognitive activity. This internal representation is key to monitoring. This representation enables us to track our progress during a task and identify errors. The PPC helps us recognize when we are off course or making mistakes. This awareness prompts corrective action. The anterior cingulate cortex, or ACC, is also strongly implicated in metacognitive processes. Located deep within the frontal lobe, it acts as a critical hub for cognitive control and emotional regulation. Its involvement is multifaceted. The ACC's primary role in metacognition is error detection. It signals when our actions or thoughts deviate from expectations or goals. This immediate feedback is essential for learning. Its secondary role involves conflict monitoring. The ACC identifies situations where multiple responses are possible or when there is a discrepancy between intended and actual outcomes. This awareness of conflict is crucial. The function of the ACC is to help us recognize mistakes or difficulties as they occur. It generates a "oh, something is wrong" signal. This internal alarm prompts us to pay closer attention. This recognition then triggers an action. It prompts the adjustment of strategies. We might slow down, reread instructions, or try a different approach. The ACC drives this adaptive behavior. Furthermore, it prompts the allocation of more cognitive resources when needed. If a task is proving difficult, the ACC ensures that more attention and mental effort are directed towards it. This resource management optimizes performance. Modern neuroimaging techniques have provided valuable insights into neural activity during metacognition. These tools allow researchers to observe the brain in action as individuals engage in thinking about thinking. They offer a window into cognitive processes. Among the most prominent techniques used are functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, and electroencephalography, or EEG. Each offers unique advantages for studying brain activity. fMRI provides spatial resolution, while EEG offers temporal precision. These techniques have provided valuable insights into the neural activity patterns associated with metacognition. They reveal which brain regions become active when we reflect on our thoughts. This data is crucial for understanding the underlying mechanisms. Researchers have consistently observed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, parietal cortex, and anterior cingulate cortex during metacognitive tasks. This heightened activity underscores their critical roles. It confirms their involvement in self-monitoring and regulation. Examples of such metacognitive tasks include judging confidence in an answer. When asked how sure we are about a response, these brain regions show increased activation. This reflects the internal assessment process. Another example is monitoring learning progress. As students track their understanding of new material, the PFC, PPC, and ACC become more active. This indicates active self-assessment of knowledge acquisition. The conclusion drawn from these findings is that these brain regions work together in a highly integrated manner. They form a complex network that supports the reflection and regulation of thinking. This collaborative effort is essential for metacognitive ability. The neuroscience of metacognition extends far beyond theoretical interest. It has significant practical applications that can profoundly impact education, therapy, and personal development. Its real-world relevance is immense. This understanding is informing the development of targeted interventions. These include educational strategies designed to enhance learning and therapeutic approaches for various cognitive challenges. The insights are directly applicable. Educational interventions, for instance, can be specifically designed to foster metacognitive skills in students. By understanding the neural basis, programs can be more effective. This leads to improved academic outcomes. Therapeutic strategies can also benefit from this knowledge, particularly for conditions affecting self-awareness or cognitive control. Tailored interventions can address specific neural deficits. This offers new avenues for treatment. Metacognitive training programs, which focus on self-assessment skills, have shown considerable promise. These programs teach individuals how to accurately evaluate their own knowledge and performance. This self-awareness is a powerful tool. They also focus on strategy selection skills, guiding individuals to choose the most effective approaches for learning or problem solving. This empowers learners to become more autonomous and efficient. The benefits of such programs include improved learning outcomes across various subjects. Students who develop strong metacognitive skills tend to perform better academically. They become more effective learners. Furthermore, these programs enhance cognitive flexibility. Individuals become better at adapting their thinking and strategies when faced with new or challenging situations. This adaptability is a key cognitive asset. Understanding the neuroscience of metacognition also sheds light on various cognitive impairments. Conditions like attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, often involve deficits in metacognitive control. This knowledge aids diagnosis and intervention. Similarly, individuals with autism may exhibit differences in metacognitive awareness. Research into these neural underpinnings can lead to more targeted support. It helps us understand diverse cognitive profiles. The natural process of aging can also impact metacognitive abilities. Studying these changes at a neural level helps us understand age-related cognitive shifts. This informs strategies for maintaining cognitive health. In conclusion, the neuroscience of metacognition is a rapidly evolving field. It is continuously shedding light on the intricate mechanisms of thinking about thinking. This dynamic area of research promises exciting discoveries. This ongoing research is paving the way for a deeper understanding of the human mind and its immense potential. By unraveling how we think about our thoughts, we unlock new possibilities for cognitive enhancement and personal growth.